Heal the eye. Jah. Rastafari. Ever living, ever sure. Yeah, man. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, hail up. Just come to you on a beautiful morning, you know. A very overcast day here in Savannah, but the vibe's always nice at Back Beach, you know. Oh, you mean, man? It's a beautiful day. I'm very happy because I am preparing to have my own show, right? So I've been researching a lot of musicians and stuff, and just been on this journey of discovering new music. So if you have any new musicians, right, that you think absolutely need to get heard, please tag them below in the comments. You know, because I need new music. I need new music. I need to hear shit outside of the fucking reggae rise up lineup. Okay, please, God, please just give me some new music. You know what I'm saying? But I want to hear some real shit. You know, not the bullshit. Which brings me to this artist that I've discovered from Jamaica named Skeng. Oh my God. All I have to say is I have nothing but respect for this dude. I have nothing but respect for this dude. And like, people might knowing my lyrics be like, oh my God, how can you support somebody like that because he is the Antichrist? Well, I would argue this. And the reason why, to the point where they're doing ridiculous shit in Jamaica right now, where they're trying to pass laws to make it illegal for Skeng to do his type of music. You know what I'm saying? It's this kind of stupid ballhead thinking. Because it's easier to blame a musician for all of the problems with society than for acknowledge colonialism and acknowledge institutional racism and actually try to fix those real issues. Issues that have actual solutions that people have been suggesting for decades that the government just refuses to implement because they want to hold on to the control and the oppression. And it's always easier to oppress a guy from the ghetto who, what is Skeng doing? Singing about his reality. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to blame them for all of society's problems than for acknowledge that you are part of the problem. And your fear and your mindset of scarcity is the problem. That is the problem. You know? So now, man, I have nothing but respect for Skeng, man. I respect him because as a lyricist, this is one of the most talented minds that we've seen in a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Now, there is a theory that I heard. I heard it on TikTok, but it's actually pretty interesting. And it's a theory that in life, we grow up to be, as adults, the adults that we wish we had in our lives as children. We grow up to become the person who we are most comfortable around. You know what I'm saying? You know, we end up growing up to become our own superheroes. And that's whenever you do the work to become who you truly are. Your true person is a superhero that you wish you had as a child. You know? Yeah. So think about that. What kind of life did this system give Skeng as a child for him to grow up to become as extreme as he is right now? You know what I'm saying? And nobody is asking those questions. Because for a ghetto youth, for a youth from the ghetto, you know, they are always 100% responsible for all of their actions. And always 100%, they don't have the ability to learn or make mistakes or anything or develop. They're not human beings. You know, they're supposed to live at this superhuman standard and excel beyond everybody's thing and play by everybody's rules, you know, while constantly being this just treated like the scum of the earth, you know? So no, I respect people like Skeng who say, you know what, I see this world and what they're trying to do to me as a black man. And I say, fuck that shit. You think that that's who I am? Alright, I'll embrace that character. And I will be your worst nightmare. And it will be impossible for you to ignore me because I am that good. Salute. Salute. I don't have to agree with the violence portrayed in the lyrics. But by God, man, this man has the right to say what he chooses to say. He is a man or a man. And I respect his right to say what he has to say and to live life as a free man. And you see, all of these ballads who are trying to ban him, what I don't understand is Skeng is not the devil. Skeng is your salvation. He is your liberation. Because Skeng is pushing the limits of what is allowed for a man, a free black man, to say, and how he is allowed to live in this society. Skeng is pushing the limits of that, and in so doing is expanding freedom for everybody. The more you try to destroy and restrict people like Skeng and all of these rappers, you know, the Atlanta DA doing her bullshit, going after all of the trap rappers, you know, and, you know, they're trying to put in every single crime in Chicago on the drill rappers, right? What you're doing when you are okay with that, you know, in song lyrics being used as evidence, this is the flimsy bullshit that the Atlanta DA use against these rappers and detain them, have them in prison for months with no charge, no official crime, nothing, just some song lyrics and speculation, rumors. This is the world that we live in right now and we're seeing every day. And they're going after musicians and blaming musicians for why society is messed up and not this system. When we have literally, like, you know, I grew up in the era of Carl Stone and Professor Gervan and all of these huge intellectuals, social scientists intellectuals, the most brilliant minds in the Caribbean, all coming together and coming with solutions of how to solve these problems. And the government won't do any of these policies, but attack musicians from the ghetto. Yeah, that's what they'll do all day long. And it's the same thing happening here in the US. How many think tanks do you need to explain basic shit? How many Harvard and Yale scholars and all of these people need to be on MSNBC and the CNNs and all of that to tell you what the solution is? And all the government has to do is just implement it and people problem solve. And them no want to do that. Them want instead for attack musicians. No. We have to stand up for them rights. So absolutely. Big up Skeng. As one artist to another, salute. Salute. Respect. Respect.